Game masters are not the enemy. All right, well, the good ones aren't your enemy. Hi, I'm Eric, the Elder GM, and I've been playing and running role-playing games for 45 years. I am also an amateur student of history, medieval military history, World War II history, play a lot of war games, TTRPGs, and game masters aren't the enemy. At least they shouldn't be. Role-playing games should be a cooperative experience. I will get to some other points later before you start screaming. Role-playing games should be a cooperative experience, and that means that the game master is a player, just as the rest of the people sitting at the table are players. Game masters are there to have fun just as much as a player is there to have fun. And at times, it may seem that your game master is the bad guy, or doing things to make your life and your character miserable. But good game masters will always have a reason for what they do. And it's usually in the pursuit of being able to tell a grand and entertaining story that everybody can participate in. Game masters do employ devious tricks to keep their players on edge. One thing that I like to do if I feel that my players are becoming kind of complacent and comfortable with what's going on, I will just grab a die and just randomly roll it behind the Dungeon Master screen for no reason other than to make them aware that they're becoming a little too comfortable with what's going on. It puts them on their toes. And rolling and then kind of just going, huh, and leaving it at that is enough to focus their attention away from the complacency and the comfortableness that they're feeling, and realize, oh, anything can happen at any moment. Good dungeon masters are going to push the players. If a game is too easy, is it a fun game? It might be. I mean, you might be playing at a table where everybody just wants it to be easy and you just want to superhero your way through the entire thing, and that's fine if that's what you want to do for your table. Good GMs will periodically ask to see your character sheets for a couple of reasons. Reasons I would do it is looking over your character sheet to see if there's anything there that you as a player may have forgotten that you can do. That would help make the game more fun or help make things easy, especially if you're having a problem with your character. Finding ways to make it maybe a little easier for you, or point out some options that you may not have thought about. Another reason that I would want to periodically look at your character sheets is to get ideas from that sheet for things to incorporate into the greater story that will surprise you later on down the road. Okay. Good game masters are going to keep you on your toes. They're going to keep you on the edge of your seat. They are periodically going to make you hate them. Some bad things may happen to your character or the entire party as a whole, but if you're playing with a good game master, you need to trust their process. A good game master is not out to win, just as you as a player shouldn't be out to win. Again, if that's the kind of game you want to play, then that's your prerogative. I'm not saying it's wrong or anything. But as things stand now in the tabletop role-playing game community, I think the general consensus of, the average people want a good role-playing / storytelling experience, and good game masters are going to give you that. You're going to experience emotions. You're going to experience fear, happiness, sadness, loneliness. you are going to become immersed into the story if that game master is good at what they do. And yeah, so the game master's not your enemy. Shouldn't be your enemy. They're your friend, and they're there to help guide you through what is really a unique storytelling experience. I mean, I like to think of it as hearkening back to the ancient days where, humans would be sitting around and recounting their history and stories orally before we even wrote anything down. It's this kind of primal thing where we're entertained by being able to participate in this. I think that's, why movies, plays, and that are still so popular. So, yeah, just remember, game masters aren't your enemy. We're your friends. We want to have fun too, but we also want to make sure that you're having fun while we're doing it. And trust the process, because we're all sitting down at the table to have a good time.